whole, right? So your DF2 was a big part of how the set played out. And also your lows. Because my adjustment was the first game was 2-1, right? 3-1. The first one was 3-1, right? In terms of rounds, and then the second was final round, right? Yeah, so my adjustments kicked in late. That's what it was. But I was really looking out for the DF2 more often than not, but I still wasn't able to like punish it properly. And I didn't go in. That was another adjustment that was in my head. Actually, throughout the whole tournament, like there are certain adjustments I was just not doing. It's like, you should do this. Like, but I didn't do it. Because I was still thinking I was like a different player. By that I mean I thought I was still good at the game, but I'm not. So I'm supposed to go to adjustment number 2 or number 3, not adjustment number 1. Hello, Serena. Hello, hello. Are there any slots? Again, just line up. And if I finish all these sets really, really fast, then this is always probably going to be a slot. Oy lang. You can have that. You cannot have that. Jan of the kind of cheat. It's the result of not playing for a couple of weeks. It is what it is. I feel you. What am I doing? Okay lang yan. What? What? You whiffed? I see. Not my most effective whiff. I mean, that's how I do it every time I'm playing against someone I never played before. Like, you stay safe. Of course, I was watching some of the matches on stream as well. But typically, every time someone is played against me, they don't play the same way they played against another player. But like, if they, let's say, they did this sequence and then they play me, the sequence it feels a little bit different. Again, that's just a me thing. Like, it feels different. That's why I always have to play that player first. Like, the data, like, watching is not enough. Oh no. I mean, yeah, F2 is part of it as well. Like, that's big in the Hwoarang Jack matchup. Because you can interrupt a lot of stuff. It's the same thing with Feng. Feng back 1. You can get rid of a lot of stuff. So, me doing 4-3 into F1+2, which is like one of my best options on hit for 4-3, because it's +5 and I can go for the counter hit. Most especially since you're Jack, right? You're big. But since, you know, F2 exists, or like Feng back 1 exists, I'm not allowed to press that. Including like Leroy back 1, Miguel back 1. Like, it's very difficult to place it. Right, why are you doing that? You're gonna lose too? No, you'll be fine. You gotta believe in your cheese, bro. Believe in it. You'll line up. Oh, for as long as you don't fall asleep, Alright, say no more, bro. Say no more, Edward. Say no more. That was game 1, right? That was game 1.
Fight.
That was game 1. I think it was game 1. What on earth? Wah! Wait lang. Of course, panic moves also entail like down jab, right? Down jab and power crushes, stuff like that. Anything that's like you really to like interrupt and avoid pressure. Did you catch my back once? I forgot. Like, you just have to review the VOD. But I know for the most part, you had control of the pace or the tempo of the match. For the most part. Which is big, like in a tournament set and a first to 2 setting. Very, very big to have that. No. Whiff, 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 whiff. No, no whiff. How about now? There you go. I miss playing on Steam. Oh, because you're on PS4 right now? What happened? Why you on PS4 now? Well, I mean, what do you call this? EWT for this year is going to be offline only. So if you're already playing on PS4, that's a good thing because you'll get used to the reactions on, what do you call this, PS4. It's like a whole different game. If you're still playing on PC, you'll have to, what do you call this? Transition or like transpose a lot of the stuff back to PS4. And for me, that wasn't a problem before. But if I played now, that'd be a big problem because I don't have any PS4 experience anymore. As of late. Like none, nada, blank. So I'm gonna feel like the input delay and all the weight compared to PC. That's fine. I missed that whiff. Oh, but I'll get that. Classic cheese, baby. Classic cheese. 1-2. Hello, wall Oki. Into air raid. Oh, never mind. Into air raid. Never mind. Hoy lang. I'm just gonna keep trying to avoid. Never mind. I couldn't avoid it. It's really 10, huh? Yeah, TWT offline. That's what they announced when they announced the Tekken 8 thing as well, right? The whole Tekken there still is a difference. So if you're not able to adjust to that or you don't practice on that, you're gonna have a problem. What do you call that tournament? I mean, yeah, fair. But this is gonna be like the true send-off of what do you call this? Tekken 7. Ooh. Edison loves that kind of cheese. And it's gonna be like probably the strongest tournaments as well in terms of skill level. Because everyone's just like better at the game now compared to before. Okay, spending it quite early. No. Ah. Frames are a state of mind that they are. Yeah, you can do that for the monitor. This is Edward. This is Noted Ward of that kind of cheese. What? No, okay. I would have caught if you did something. Ooh, that could have been a whiff punish. Oh, that also could have been a whiff punish. It is what it is. Wait long. Woo! Okay, at least it wasn't a standing 3. Because if that was a standing 3, where's my punish? Frontier, again, punishment can anchor you. You don't want it to disappear on you at all. Yeah, Naps is going to... Well, I mean, based on the tweet, right? Based on the tweet of Tai, that Naps is gonna be there. So we'll see. We'll see when Evo Japan rolls around. Like, if he's actually there. I don't know. PS4 is like the right, technically, version of the game to be practicing on. If you'll be playing in any of the offline tournaments this year.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, so this is 2, right? So 1 more. By 1 more, I mean... Oh, I've never pressed that move in so long. RFF down back 3. Because it's like a negative on low hit. A negative... the low is negative on hit, right? Neek loves that kind of cheese. The real Brian Enjoyer, exactly. The true Brian Enjoyer. I mean, Zafina in general, dude. You didn't do the Rage Drive? Well, I'll just be chilling here. Woo! And for the most part, like, I don't know. Like, you can't, it's the hitboxes, right? That way you can actually hit the character. And certain moves is right. Certain moves as well. That way she's more negative. That you can actually get your turn. Dinag Notif. It is what it is. That's FB. Okay. Battle after battle. Well, it's been 3 battles unknown. Is it time for the adjustments to kick in? It probably is. Does not punish there. 30 seconds left on the clock. Slowing it down, really. Juker loves that kind of cheese. Woo! Sayang. Okay. Woo! No wall crush. I didn't get the new tactics. I didn't get my plus 17 at the wall. I'm fine. I don't have to press a button anymore. Ata. Yep.
Round 2.
No, Sophia in turn has to kind of get nerfed a little bit. It's not just a bunch like getting drags hitboxes to be lowered. It's not just that. Because Zafina is still technically gonna give you the same problems even if Drag's problems are solved. Or like fixed a little bit. Like if they give you 2 or 3 moves that actually hit lower. You'll still have the same problems against Zafina. Or like it'll still be there, like magnified. Like having a move is just like a small band-aid fix.
KO.
You're already in line, Juker. You're already in line.
Round 3. Fight.
Again, it's just like movement of 8, right? There's probably gonna be one last balance patch for Tekken 7 anyway. So it's just a matter of what they do there. Again, we need to see how the game's gonna be played, Jan. That's like the most important part. So if we don't see how the game is played, even no matter how much they explain the mechanics, right? It doesn't do us any good. Well, I mean, the mechanics are fine. Like it's a 1 round kind of thing. Except you can turn it on anytime you want. Guard damage, okay. Not exactly my kind of thing, but alright. It's just like how does the movement play out? How does the defense play out? How does the power crush really affect defense? Because that's what they said in the game mechanics. Like you use those stuff to beat pressure and stuff like that. So we have to know how that stuff works first. If we don't know that in game, like when we're playing it, no matter how much they feed us, you know, that's gonna be our guest character. I'm betting on it.
Round 1. Fight.
Even with like the whole stage, like city and stuff like that. Like he's gonna be there. Kiryu or whoever, Ichiban. Oh, that combo works. Woo! Flying Eagle! That's AOP again, huh? To like avoid the situation.
Fight.
That was far. 1, 2. So it's just a question of how far can I keep. How long can I keep this streak? How long? One more round? And then who's next? I'll look at the notepad again.
Fight.
Just want to try to finish as many matches as possible. Woo! I missed that. Whiff. Whiff. There you go. You don't know that. You don't know that. That's all speculation, dude. It's the same thing with Anna's moves moving to Claudio, like down back 3. And a couple of other moves for other characters, like, well, I guess for Wang's and Xiaoyu's, right? That's a different story. Again, good games to Unknown. Good games. 17 seconds, and Gary the Gazer. MJ loves cheese. Air raid. Air raid. Air raid. Air raid.